The sun's come out and the temperatures have soared. If you're like me, you can't wait to get outside to entertain. This morning, I scrolled through my recipes and came away with my favorite main dish, one-dish meal. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a Greek-style shrimp pasta salad with some lemony garlic dressing. This one not only beats the heat, it stands up to it. Let's get started. I'm making the lemony garlic dressing first because this has to refrigerate for a couple of hours to let all of the great flavors marry together. In this measuring container, I've put a cup of red wine vinegar, and I'm going to add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil and 1/4 cup of lemon-infused olive oil. Now, lemon and orange-infused olive oils are available pretty much everywhere nowadays, but if you can't find this product, just add the juice of 1/2 of a fresh lemon to this. 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. I'm just going to whisk this briefly to let the sugar dissolve a bit. And we've got a good generous tablespoon of Dijon mustard, which is going to help emulsify this and keep it together when we shake it. And next, I'm adding minced garlic, 3 cloves, but they must be run through a press, a garlic press. Just put the clove in, squeeze it through, out it comes. Do not use garlic powder. There's really no substitute for this. For our seasonings, we've got 1/2 teaspoon of Greek seasoning blend, 1/2 teaspoon of coarsely ground black pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. Give this another whisk. And last but not least, I'm going to stir in 1/4 cup of crumbled feta cheese. After all, this is Greek style, and feta and mint are classic in Greek cuisine. Just a quick stir. And what I like to do is transfer my salad dressing into one of these 2-cup measuring containers, which are inexpensive and you can find them in almost every grocery store. And put a nice little lid with a shaker top on it, which is going to make it really easy for me to shake and pour this onto the finished pasta salad. Now, what you have to remember about this dressing, this is a little food safety tip from me. Whenever you're adding fresh ingredients to salad dressing, whether it be herbs, garlic, onions, even ginger, and cheeses, you have to keep it stored in the refrigerator, and the shelf life is really only 3 to 4 days because fresh ingredients will grow bacteria in a salad dressing, and that can make you ill. When you're making pasta salad, the first thing you have to do is cook your pasta. You want it al dente, you want it well drained, cooled, and dry. And I don't mean dried out, I mean moisture free. I've cooked 1 pound of a combination of tubes, spirals, and shells. I like these because the shape of them really hangs on to the dressing. I laid them out on a large baking pan on parchment paper for about 45 minutes to make sure that they were moisture free. And I'm just going to basically dump these into the bowl. I think we lost 1 or 2, but that's no big deal. Just pick these up. And now we're going to add our shrimp. And I've cooked a 2-pound bag of shrimp, which is giving me about 1 pound of finished shrimp with the tails off. You've seen me do this on kitchen encounters at least 1 or 2 times before. I'm using medium shrimp today because I want a bite-sized shrimp in every bite of pasta salad. Next, we're adding about a cup of red onion. The dahlia onions are in season right now. Feel free to add those. A cup of black olives. that have been sliced in half. And as you can see, this is all about getting our pieces all bite-sized and about the same size. And next, 1.5 cups feta cheese, because black olives and feta are, of course, very Greek. We're just going to fold this, rough fold this all together till we mix them around. This is just a quick fold because we're going to be continuing to mix. And now we're going to dress our pasta salad with the Lemony garlic dressing. And the key to dressing the pasta salad is to do this slowly. You want to drizzle it in. We've got 2 cups here, but we may not use all 2 cups. And you want to stir and stir and stir. And ideally, you want to wait about a minute or 2 in between stirs before adding more dressing. I'm just going to keep going. And usually by the time you get to about 1.5 cups, your pasta and your ingredients will have absorbed about as much dressing as they can without the dressing puddling in the bottom of the bowl. If the dressing puddles, you've got too much dressing. You've overdressed your salad. Now we're just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. The salt is going to bring up the flavor of the sugar in the dressing. I'm going to toss this again, and I am going to taste this. Oh, that is just perfect. This is ready to be covered with plastic wrap and put in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 hours or overnight. Now, when it comes out of the refrigerator and just before serving, we're going to fold in our diced tomatoes and zest the finished dish with lemon. When properly prepared, pasta salad is awesome. When not properly prepared, pasta salad is awful. And over the years, at outdoor picnics and barbecues, I've had my share of both. The biggest mistake people make is overdressing their pasta. Do not drench it in dressing, folks. After that, did you know there's an actual formula for making perfect pasta salad, and you can use whatever combination of ingredients you want? You have to remember 3 steps. First one, 1 pound of cooked pasta, drained, cooled, and well dried. Step 2, 1.5 to 2.5 pounds of additional ingredients, with 1 pound of it being your protein, your chicken, your fish, or your cheese. Step 3, 1.5 to 2 cups of total salad dressing. Add the first cup first, add the second half cup judiciously, and add the last half cup only if you need it. For these and all of my recipes, just go to my website.